Hey everyone! My cat is attacking the blinds right now. Hey! Anyways, today I'm going to show you how to use Buffer. I use this to schedule all my social media, specifically Twitter. That's the one I use it most for. But you can use it for Pinterest, Facebook, Google+, LinkedIn. So I'm just gonna hop right in. My cat just wants that window. I'm just gonna hop right in and show you guys kind of an overview, and then I'll get a little more in depth in some later videos. So let's screen share here. Alright, so when you log into your Buffer account, this is kind of what you're going to see. This is the dashboard. Keep in mind, I'm on the Awesome plan, which means I can schedule out up to 100 social media posts per account. The free plan offers up to 10. So if you are kind of a small blogger, you have like a small business, the free plan should just work for you. Because I tweet out so much, I upgraded to the Awesome plan, which is $10 a month, I believe. Alright, so over here you have all of the accounts. You can connect any of these social networks, so just your Twitter, a Facebook profile page or group, a LinkedIn profile or page, a Google Plus page, and your Pinterest. Pinterest is only if you're on the Awesome or a business plan, but you can do a 7-day free trial if that's something you're interested in. So we'll go back to the dashboard. Over here on the sides, when you click on different accounts, you'll see which tweets or posts are scheduled. So you'll see in Twitter, I have quite a few. I don't have any in Pinterest. I have some on my Google Plus page. And then along the top on each account, you have a couple different options. You have your content, which is what's going to be posted. You have analytics, which shows you your recent, most popular, and least popular posts. When you have a business plan, you can see even more analytics than what you see here. And you can do a 7-day free trial if that's something you're interested in. And then there's schedule. So if you want to have things auto scheduled for you, this is how you would do it. So for my Google Plus page, I have it set up to post Monday through Saturday and only one time a day. And this is my optimal time. You can find your optimal time by using their time tool. This is in beta, so keep in mind that if you're watching this video a bit later, this tool might not be available anymore. So just keep that in mind. So let's see. Let's say for Google Plus, I actually wanted to change it to 2 posts a day. I'm going to hit submit, and it will find me my best posting times to post at. So the best one is at 11:40 and 20:51. You can replace your existing schedule, and it will add those hours in here. So that's how you can do that. You can also add different posting schedules. So if you are in the middle of a campaign or something where you're posting more than usual, you can set it up and not mess with your original schedule. And then the last tab here is settings. And you have a couple different options over here. This is how you control your link shortening. So you can use a couple different accounts. You can use Bitly, which is what I use, Buffly, which is Buffer's version of it, or Jump. And you can select which one you want and then connect it to your account. So I use Bitly for most of mine. And then you can also connect it to Google Analytics. This is also how you add team members if one of your connections was lost, or if you wanted to remove one of your profiles. So if I didn't want Google Plus, I'd make sure I'm on Google Plus account, go to settings, and click on remove. Okay, so let's dig into the content section a little bit, because this is where you'll spend most of your time. Ooh, my pets are being crazy. Sorry if you guys can hear them in the background. Alright, so this first option right here is the queue. This is posts that are scheduled to be shared. So for Twitter, I have 5 tweets go out a day. So I can see the tweets that are coming out this morning, and I can move them around if I want them in a different order. So I can scroll through and see all of my different tweets in here. If I wanted to completely shuffle them up, using the shuffle button moves everything around for all 84 tweets that I have in here. So that's helpful if you aren't tweeting things that are time specific. To add a new tweet, you just click on this little writing box. You can post it on the account, like default will be on whatever account you're clicked on, but you can post it to multiple accounts. So if I wanted to post it to both and be like, say something like, today's going to be a long day. Time for coffee. Sorry guys, I'm typing with one hand still. Okay, so if I wanted to post that, I could add a photo or video. With Buffer, you can only add one, but that's the same for a lot of different schedules like this. Then you can either add it to queue, which will move it to the bottom, or you can share it next, so it will be the next post in your queue. You could share it right now, so if you wanted to post it immediately, or you could schedule it out. If you schedule a post, it'll pop up with your date and time. And what will happen is once you have a post scheduled, if you clicked the shuffle button, it wouldn't shuffle your scheduled post. It only shuffles those that are in the queue. So that way, if you have posts that need to be posted at a specific time, you can still do that, but also shuffle up other tweets to kind of give you more variety. So if you click off of this for any reason, you can click back on and it saves your tweet. I don't want to tweet that right now, so we'll just skip ahead. So the next option here is suggestions, and they're actually taking this feature out. So I'm not going to dig too deep into it. Basically, what it is pre-written tweets and content created by Buffer that you can quickly add to your Twitter or another account. So for example, I like this quote, I click add, and it adds automatically to my queue and gets removed from here. So when you create an account, if you don't already have one, you won't have this option, which is kind of a bummer because it is a really nice feature. But if you already have an account, definitely utilize this while you can since they're taking it away. The next option is contributions. This would be if you have a Buffer for Business account. You can add different team members to different accounts. So if you only want someone to share a Twitter account with you and not the rest of your accounts, this is how you would do that. And then feeds. I love using this. It's kind of an alternative, so if you don't have the suggestions, this is a really good way to produce content without trying to decide what tweets you want to write. So what you can do is add different blog feeds to this area. Let me pull up mine. I added the feeds of 6 of my favorite bloggers. So I have Spruce Road, Chloe Social, Heather Crabtree, Nisha Designs, Expo Sarah, Femtrepreneur, I always have a hard time with that one, by Regina, Ellen Company, and then my own blog. If you're not sure where to find the RSS feed, if the user is on WordPress, let's go to by Regina. If you just go to their URL and then /feed, if they are on WordPress, it will pull up their feed. So all you have to do is copy this URL and post that into this area in Buffer, and it will add it for you. If they are on Squarespace, like Ellen Company is, you need to go to their exact blog page and then add !, format equals RSS. So this is the URL you would want to copy to get a Squarespace blog, and make sure that you're on the correct page. If you just do Ellen Company Designs and then you skip the blog part, it's not going to pull in correctly. So make sure that you're doing that. And make sure that you're not like using this content for yourself. You want to make sure that you're using this to schedule a post and to help out bloggers that you like. So what I do, let's see, let's scroll down here to the bottom-ish. Okay, so Nisha posted something about the She Lancers Club. This is a club that she runs that's $9.99 a month. I don't really feel comfortable. I do really enjoy her club, but I don't know if I want to promote that to my followers because my followers, a lot of them are not freelancers. They're small business owners who need freelancers' help, and this probably wouldn't be a good resource for them. So although I would love to help her out and share it, it doesn't really match with my followers, so I can click over here on dismiss and it will remove it from my feeds area. Now this one, 5 lessons I learned from my first launch, sounds like a post that my followers would probably really benefit from. So when you click on it, you can add additional text. So I can say, from the lovely Nisha Designs. And I think that's her Twitter URL. Let's try this. So you can add in additional text and things. Ooh, this is moving slow-mo today, you guys. Sorry, y'all. What is going on? And, oh, I typed your name wrong. That would probably help. There it is. Yep, it's Nisha Designs. Sorry, you guys. Sidetrack there. Okay, so at Nisha Designs, and then I can click on add, and it will ask me where I want to post this. So I have actually read this blog post, and it's a great blog post, so I think I'll actually pin it as well. When you click on the Pinterest, it's going to ask you which board you want to pin it to. This has to do with business, so I'm going to click on my business board, and then it will ask you what photo you would like to use. I'm going to go ahead and use the Pinterest photo that she created already. So once you have it on all the channels that you want, you can click Add it to Queue, and it will add it to both of those channels. We'll add it to the bottom of my Twitter queue. So this is a way that I really like sharing content from some of my favorite bloggers, girls that I really look up to. But it's also helping me generate content and not have to think of like super unique tweets to tweet out all the time. And I'm helping other people as well because I'm sharing some really great resources. This is also how I use Pinterest to schedule things ahead of time. It just helps kind of switch up when I'm online. At 5:56 p.m., I probably wouldn't be on Pinterest because that's when I'm meeting with clients or working on schoolwork. So this helps me kind of have things being posted and posts going out all throughout the day, so that way different followers from different areas of the country and the world see it at different times. Alrighty, so one last thing I want to show you really quick is on my account. This is where you can access some of your more important settings. Things like email notifications, your password, changing that. You can buffer by email, so you can send different social media tweets and posts to your email address and it will post for you. You can set up different reminders and notifications in here, and you can also subscribe to the Buffer blog, which is actually a really great blog. You have your password and your billing information. Time settings, you can choose if it's a 12-hour or 24-hour format. And then you can also add your browser extensions. So I already have mine on here. It looks like this up in the corner. If I was on a page that I really liked, for example, Canva, I could click on the little buffer button and it will open up a space for me to write a post about it. It adds my link in here already, and I can choose what to say and all of that good stuff. I can also use my Power Scheduler. And you can choose to kind of stagger what you're sharing, so that way you're not sharing across all of your platforms all at once. You can share across a couple different times on different platforms, which is a really, really nice tool. So definitely get the extension because that's a really good tool. And then you have apps and extras. So this shows you like what apps you're connected to. One of my favorite apps is Bulk Buffer, which we will talk about in another video. But for now, I think that's going to be it. I will be making more videos about Buffer, so if you're reading the blog post, just scroll down. If you're watching this on YouTube, I will link to the corresponding blog post down in the description box so you can check that out. Thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.